what are your thoughts about abortion?
I think that it should be legal, and I don't see anything wrong with it, and I find it kind of offensive when people don't think it should be legal. Yeah, there's many situations where it should be legalised and allowed to happen, such as rape. You shouldn't have to keep the baby if you can't keep it.
And would you support any restrictions, let's say first, second, or third trimester?
Kind of, yeah, it depends on the situation, but I think if it's your choice if you'd like to, and I think that should be up to you whether you want to do it or not.
So you would say all the way up to birth?
Probably not as far as birth, but the earlier the better, obviously, but if your situation, if you really can't afford to have a baby, or it's really going to harm you, in like if it's quite a touchy issue for you, then you shouldn't have to have it if there's been a situation where you didn't want it.
So one word, your thoughts on what you saw?
It's a very brutal procedure, and it does make me think back on what I'd said about aborting in the later stages. I think if you're going to abort, definitely do so in a very humane manner in as early as possible, and I don't think it should be legal that late in the pregnancy, and it's just a very harmful method, and yeah, it's very devastating the way they do that procedure. So I don't quite agree with that, and it did make me feel that abortions should take place early on in the probably first trimester.
Did you learn something that you didn't know before?
I didn't know that was a method that has been used, and yeah, just the risk it causes to the mother, and it just looks like a bit of a harrowing experience. I think anyone who's contemplating an abortion, it would be very good for them to see that. General public, but particularly mothers contemplating abortion, or those, yeah.